Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, whatever the case may be. Welcome to This Week in Comics on Blacklist Universe. I'm your host, Mike S. Miller. Please like, subscribe, share. You know what to do. From CBR.com, that's Comic Book Resources. Today, Marvel Comics number 1000 pulled Waid's essay and called America Deeply Flawed by John Arvidon. Marvel has reportedly pulled an essay by writer Mark Waid from Marvel Comics 1000 for comments he made about the U.S. According to The Hollywood Reporter, the essay in question was to accompany Waid, John Cassidy, Laura Martin, and Chris Eliopoulos' story reflecting on the 1944 Captain America serial. I know 3 out of 4 of those people. Marvel Comics number 1. Nope, that's the wrong system. So here, this is what Waid wrote. The system isn't just. We've treated some of our own abominably. Worse, we've perpetuated a myth that any American can become anything, can achieve anything through sheer force of will, and that's not always true. This isn't the land of opportunity for everyone. The American ideals aren't always shared fairly. Yet without them, we have nothing. America's systems are flawed, but there are only mechanisms with which to remedy inequality on a meaningful scale. Yes, it's hard and bloody work, but history has shown us that we can, bit by bit, right that system when enough of us get angry, when enough of us take to the streets and force those in power to listen, when enough of us call for revolution and say injustice will not stand. Wow, dude. So, Antifa, what is up? Waid, take a Quaalude and chill, all right? You live in the best country in the history of the world. Just relax a little bit, all right? It doesn't have to be bloody. It doesn't have to be a revolution. You write freaking comic books for a living. Chill out. This news comes nearly 2 weeks. That's bad writing. This news comes nearly 2 weeks after Mouse's Art Spiegelman revealed he was asked by Marvel to remove a dig at President Donald Trump from an essay for the Folio Society Marvel, The Golden Age, 1939 to 1949. Spiegelman refused and subsequently published the full essay with The Guardian instead. Waid and Company's one-page story will still include the oversized. I am so sorry. Waid and Company. Why am I having such a hard time with the sentence? Waid and Company's one-page story is still included in the oversized Marvel Comics 1000, albeit with a revised version of the essay. Dude, you have 1 page to tell a story. Why are you writing an essay? Just write your... Anyways, Marvel Comics 1000 is shipping with 15, count them, 15 covers. This was brought to my attention today because my friend sent me inks of one of the covers. One of these covers is done by my good friend Ed McGuinness. So here's the Mark Brooks 1940s variant, which Mark may be a little soft in the head as far as politics goes, but he is a fantastic artist. The Mike Allred, the 70s Greg Smallwood cover. Oh, wow, that looks like it was made in the 70s. Yeah, legit. The 80s variant by Julian Totino Tedesco. That is She-Hulk. Ladies and gentlemen, does anyone remember She-Hulk from the 80s? The 90s Ron Lim variant cover, of course, because Ron Lim, baby, you owned it back then. The 00s, the Aughts variant by Mark Bagley. Well, that's really nice, Mark. The Kari Andrews Decade variant. It doesn't seem like Kari stuff. The Jen Bartel variant, just Storm variant, I guess. Purple Storm. Purple Storm, Purple Storm. The variant by Clayton Grain. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. I'm not going to criticize. These are artists. I'm not going to. Professional artists don't criticize professional artists unless they just really, really have to. Anyways, Gabriel Delato. Steve Ditko. Wow, Steve Ditko. Hidden Gem variant. Collage variant by Mr. Garson. Why? I would not want that one. No offense. Variant cover by Greg Hildebrandt, which doesn't seem to fit the format. In Hyuk Lee's variant, Spider-Man versus Venom. And my buddy Ed McGuinness's variant, which is probably the one I would want. Ed, send me one. With its amazing lineup of stellar creators as well as Marvel's 80-year legacy of storytelling, Marvel Comics number 1000 will be a perfectly powerful way to celebrate Marvel's 80th anniversary. The book will arrive in comic book stores this August. So if you guys don't know what it is, it's 80 pages by 80 different creative teams telling apparently the entire history of the Marvel universe from Marvel issue number 1. It has a through line, I guess. The story has a through line, but it's 80 different creative teams, which means the writers were told, I guess, what to do in each thing. It's one hell of an anthology. A single story anthology. I guess it wouldn't really be called an anthology. But, I mean, if you're buying it because Eric Larson's doing a page, it's like, okay, you're going to spend however much it costs. I don't even know how much it costs. I think it's $10. I think it's $10 for 80 pages, and you're going to get one page from your favorite artist or favorite writer. Although I'm going to guess that they have writers writing multiple pages. I don't know. I did not do enough research for this story. But anyways, there it is. Marvel today, 1002 stories, and I guess that's about it. Thanks for being here. Thanks for coming to This Week in Comics and watching these videos. Thanks for liking, sharing, subscribing, being part of this community. You know what's funny? I was going to do this story here. Let's go to CBR real quick. Oops, that's just CB. That is not CBR. CBR.com. I started to do this other story because that's my art. Marvel versus DC. Who really has the strongest heroes? And I started recording it, and I just got bored. No offense to the guy that wrote the story, but because they are using my art in their thing, I was like, oh, I should do a story on this thing. And I don't know. I just don't really care. Anyways, thanks for watching.